Fighting or any aggressive physical contact will result in law enforcement being called. Castles, forts, or towers must be clearly marked in the field of play and meet our safety guidelines. You cannot fire your marker at any time except at the chrono station or on the field, period. Blind shooting. Shooting without visually seeing where your balls are impacting or without looking down your sights
we're here
is
for
not
Airsoft
allowed.
though, right?
Please, for your own safety, do not cross these boundary lines. Some important things to remember. Do not lose your ID tag. Make sure.
Do you go hunt in spec stands and kick their asses out? Or do we send you up the hill and let our guys hold this and let you drop in a safe area and you will...
Get ready.
Get ready.
Hey again, buddy.
For the record, you ain't trying to grow that stump for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, been a little too nice to y'all. Now I got an price for y'all. Snake eyes or dice for y'all. Shoulders or ice for y'all. A6 all the hay. I'm working the ball today. Got lost in the ball today.
Yeah.
I'm flipping the balls. I'm flipping the all record, off record.
Yeah, this is it, boys.
Count wins when they got it. All record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wallet. All record, off record deals. Tell them talk the collar for the quote. All record, off record. I still want to act like a ghost. Running through it with the young and bloomers.
I'm out of balls. We got some friendly tanks behind us as well.
That's a joke. Tell them laugh. Uncle Sam, got the bag. Roll plot, get a whack. Contract, give me the back. I got that on my back. You ain't back. Then it's racks. Whoa. For the record.
Thank you.
Make y'all comfortable. For the record. I'm trying to grow that stuff for you. For the record. Lab on me going all the way. For the record. Ain't trying to let no time to waste.
Hey, y'all feel dead. Hey, all dead. We're dead. Thank you.
What is going on? Welcome back for another banger. I am Nigel, Dials46, and I want to thank you for taking time out of your world to come and let me share some of mine with you. If you stuck it out through the first 2 minutes of this video, stay with me. We're going to be talking about Fulda Gap. Now, no matter how long you've played Airsoft, odds are you have probably heard of Fulda Gap. It goes down every year in North Carolina at Command Decisions Wargame Center, which is predominantly a dedicated paintball field. This event always gathers a huge player attendance, and this year was no exception. With 700 players, it was a very target-rich environment. This scenario pits a NATO faction against an evil commie Warsaw faction, and many people get into the spirit of the game with their uniforms and gear. That being said, the feel and vibe of this annual Airsoft event is awesome. This was my first time at Fulda Gap, and I really enjoyed it all. From the gameplay, to the players themselves, and the overall welcoming and warm spirit of the event.
That's a hit.
It's more like an annual reunion, like an annual convention that just happens to be based around a weekend-long game. The gathering of players from all around the East Coast, from Florida up to the dudes from Philly, everyone was stoked to be there. With the recent hurricanes, it was a little sketchy on what to expect, but the rains and winds all rolled out in time for game day and left just a small bit of sprinkles and cool temperatures, which was refreshing and welcome. Let's talk about this event being held at a paintball field. Some of you hardcore airsofters might see this as a turnoff if you're familiar and fortunate enough to have a local airsoft-only field. For me though, it was the opposite. I really loved it. It was kind of like a throwback for me. I've been shooting plastic balls for 17 years now, and the feel and style of the event that Fulda is took me back to an easily enjoyable time of piggybacking on a paintball field for an airsoft pickup game. The rules were kind of paintball driven, with little use of things like dead rags. You get shot, you throw a hand up, and immediately walk back towards spawn. Simple, easy. It was actually kind of nice to see an army of refs walking around. Like, there was a time when a ref walked over to an enemy player and called his hit for him. Now that didn't happen often, but it was nice to see your sent BB reinforced by the ref staff on its intended target. There were some other rules that were unique as well, like the orange diamonds you see painted on the sides of bunkers and other structures. Any player can run up and smack the orange diamond on the outside of a structure, and it acts as a bunker buster, killing anyone inside the structure. It really helped keep the gameplay rolling and did not allow you to get too comfortable and stagnant inside a building. There were tanks, or custom vehicles with high-pressure air Nerf missile cannon turrets on top. Those were really cool to see. They did come with a 20-foot safety radius around them, which I understand for safety purposes. The safety radius did make it weird if they drove up next to you and you're in a solid position and behind cover. The accompanying ref would let you know that you're in that vehicle's 20-foot bubble, and if it got hit by an enemy Nerf missile, you were dead too. Also, when advancing on an enemy position, your first instinct is to use the vehicle as a piece of mobile armor, which was not allowed. They did make up for the awkward safety radius when they would happen to land a Nerf missile hit on an enemy-occupied structure. That would clear out the bad guys and allow a safe advance from players on foot. The entire playable field was great. The terrain was naturally challenging in some areas, and the bunkers, cover, and built-up towns was really fun to play in. Overall, the gameplay was a blast, and the players were too. Again, this was my first time at Fulda Gap, and I hope to be back next year, because NATO, the side I was on, lost, and that will simply not do. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check me back next time. Make sure to leave a comment below. I love talking with you guys, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.
Tank coming left side, boys. He's gonna nail us.
Reloading again.
Smoke coming up. Hey, throw this up in front of you. Oh no!
Hey! Dead in front!
Get it. There you go. Oh, those are two shitty ones.
Those are two shitty ones.
Down, down, down. Oh, my battery's dead.
Go, boys, go.
All right, this is it. Don't waste the smoke.
I feel like you should have thrown that a bit further.
Yeah, well.
That's it, go.
Yeah, this is it, boys. On the bunker, let's go! Move, move, move! I'm out of bullets. Move! Ah, fucking hit! Ah, ah, brothers, they got me! Ah, blood everywhere!
Where's the rally point?
Ah,
I'll pray that you get a good trip to heaven.
thanks, brother. See you in Valhalla.
It's alright, it's good.
I'm gonna get out of here before I get shot.
How far are we? We're pushing. Guys, come up, come up, guys. Come up, stop.
Get ready.
What's going on? No, that's ours, that's ours.
Friendly to the... We push back down in the way we came.
Oh, no, that's hitting you, brother.
Oh, hit!
Hit from